welcome back to the channel. We are going to be doing a little bit of a farm tour here on a new map. This is Paoli, Wisconsin, and this map is going to be sweet. You guys, I think, are going to like it. For you guys that run dairy farms, this is definitely a map to check out. So I think we're going to take the 4630. I do have the disc bind hooked up, and we're going to go drive around, and I'm going to show you guys the map here. So right now we are in July. That is the current time right now in our farm. We got corn in our fields. This is the farm I started with here. Now I am just doing a farm tour here and playing around. There's going to be an update on this map here in probably a couple weeks or a week. I think May 8th. Today would be the 2nd. So May 8th, I think he's planning on releasing another update. So this is the beta version. But anyway, so this is the map. You have some large fields here, major fields here. You can definitely do some row crop with some silage here, run some big silage equipment or smaller equipment. I'm thinking about doing a series on this map, running 80s, 90s series, I think is kind of where I want to go. And the farm that I'm on might be it. But there's another farm here on the bottom south end of the map that I'm actually thinking about using because it looks really similar to a farm that I worked on. So I'm kind of torn between these two fields, or two farms here, I should say. 52 down here and then 53. We'll check them out. I believe you have 4 total farms on the map here. You have the one I'm on currently. This is the bigger dairy setup here. And it comes with this whole front piece here you're buying. The buildings here, that's your bigger dairy. And then you have this one here, 52, and then 53. And I think these two still need some work done on them. I don't think 52 you can actually operate it. So we're going to check them out. And we're going to check out the dealership and where you buy all of your liquid fertilizer, your seed. And we also have a milk sell point as well, with a bale and livestock that's just a little bit up from the road from the farm, a couple miles. So let's hop into 4630 and go check out this stuff. I'll give you guys a pretty cool rundown. At the end of the video, I'm going to do a little drone footage showing you guys the total map so you can get a better look from up in the air. So, and I think this is going to be one of my favorites. I have a few, and wow, we got traffic. I have a few, but this one's going to be up there. You can even see the water here, the puddles. You know, so realistic. Everything I've checked out has been pretty cool. A lot of detail in this map. MRG really went out on a limb on this one here. Doing a phenomenal work. So the only thing I'm going to have to do is get a few more mods that are going to fit my series. But I am going to also wait for an update. Let the bugs get worked out. Like I said, I believe May 8th. Is the next update on there. So right now, there's our farm. We're just heading up the road here. You're going to see that's where we get our livestock and stuff like that. Pretty around here, though. Corn's growing pretty good. Gravel roads. I love it. Alright, we're rolling up on the place where we get a lot of our cows from. And you can sell bales here as well. Buy bales, sell bales, and livestock. You can get cows, pigs, sheep, all the good stuff here. This is where you get that. Just up the road. Pretty cool. They got a bobcat. Larson's Loyal Livestock is what we got here. Pretty neat, nice white fence around it. I'll read some of these signs here. Sale every week, licensed and bonded. I love it. Love the details matter. And I will say this 4630 for being as old and missing some parts and panels, this is looking pretty clean on this map, that's for sure. Alright, so like I said, we're up here around the 45 and 40 fields. We're going to head down to the bigger dairy farm. I'm going to take the pickup truck. I realize it's going to be a lot faster. There's quite a bit of ground here to cover. So we're going to do that. I'll show you that farm. Alrighty, back at the farm here. We're in the old power wagon, and we're gonna go show you around here. So I do have about 200 cows right now currently on this farm, and like I said, I'm just playing for fun right now until the bugs get worked out. So you can see there some cows in there, and of course, you know, this town is known for the, you know, the dairy. I mean, that's all you see when you drive through this town, I swear. Pretty cool. Little fun fact here, this town, Paoli, is located about 20 minutes south of Madison, Wisconsin. So, kind of give you there. Very small town, known for the farmland, rolling hills, and dairy farms. That is for sure. Been through this, actually this road here, well, kinda. I mean, in real life, I've been through this road past this big dairy farm right here. I've been past that a few times. So anyway, so when you buy the bigger dairy farm here, you got 3 barns. That's the 3 main barns. When you buy that, you get this farm where I'm at right now. That's part of it. Now 22, 21, 20, they don't come with it. 16, you got to buy that separate. And this back piece here looks like the field comes through. Obviously he used like Google Maps or something. This is the real image. This is exactly what it looks like if you drive there. This is not there. It's just woods at the end of the map. So there's not a field back here. But you got your manure pits, and stuff like that. So yeah, that's one of the things. I guess I could show you that quick here. So if you buy that for 194, 32 acres, is what you get, and you get the main farm with the buildings here. Now this is an old tight stall farm. So it looks like this was one point where we started here, and then we worked our way to make a little bit more money and bigger farm. This looks like a tie stall operation here. Nice barn. Got the old harvesters. Yep. So it must be the story on this is, I don't know if you can put cows in this barn or not and milk up here. I think you could probably use the harvesters, looks like. The silos, I think you could use them. But, you can put cows in here possibly? I don't know. But anyway, that's a pretty cool feature there. It looks like you probably could put cows in there, I guess, from the looks of it there. So nice machine shed there, which is pretty cool. We're gonna drive this road here. This leads back. Now remember, this comes with it, so this is your road. Pretty cool to cross the bridges. You got the creeks underneath it. Plenty of big cornfields. You just don't have much for hay. Right, no alfalfa. I don't see anything. Everything looks to be corn on here so far, but you could always change that. Got your calf hutches there. The nice part about this here, I'm gonna go in flight mode here, is you have opportunity to grow. This map is so unique that not only it covers the terrain and the town based on real life, but you also have the opportunity to build out here. There's plenty of spots you could build a massive dairy farm or just a small, medium-sized dairy farm. You could easily do it, or even a row crop. I mean, you could run row crop with beef cows out here. The opportunities are everywhere. Even on this farm, if you bought it, you spend 100 and something thousand, and you can add to it. Looks like there's definitely real estate right here. Granted, you're probably going to have equipment all over the place because there's only one machine shed. And, but you got real estate here to build. You could take down some trees. You got your bunkers here for your silage. It looks like you got your lean-to here for your feed. Throw some feed in there. You got your little bins here, your little feed bins, protein, stuff like that. Looks like that's the parlor there, the milk. They can probably come in there, and that's where they get milked. They go out, and it all connects. It's all one big system here. So right now, I did buy cows to put in here to see, and I haven't had any issues. They're taking feed, everything like that. So which is good. I have 200 cows in here right now, and I don't know if that's the max of cows. I would think you'd have probably more than that. Doesn't look like there's any pasture. They don't graze off anywhere. They're just stuck in these barns, but that could change as well. Plenty of room for some manure. Got a few pits to pull out of. And then look at the miles and miles of cornfields here. Plenty of acres on this map here. Opportunities. Then we'll go over there to that farm. Another unique thing I want to point out on this map, a lot of them you don't see this, is he's hitting realism on so many levels here. If you just drive through this town, you'll see. If you're from the area, I'm not, but I've been through here, like I said. You know, all these places are real. This is a real thing. You know, adding the farm signs at the end and seeing the farms, the barns in the background is exactly what you see. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. I just can't get over how big these fields are out here. Just massive. It's almost, if you're looking for that big dairy operation, this is the map. I think this is just all around a great map. But you can do so many role plays in this field. Or just play. Got lean-to there for equipment. Now this is, I think you buy like the extra parts of the map here. Let me click on it. Yeah, so all the waterways, the creeks, stuff like that, the buy areas. So this comes with it. It doesn't cost you anything. So like if you had the big dairy farm or just wanted to store place, or maybe you wanted to grow here too, you could definitely add on, because the cornfield that's around it is pretty big. So 34-acre cornfield right on it. You can definitely take a few acres out and build something on that. You already have a harvester here, which I'm pretty sure you probably works. You probably use that. You got an old barn here. House. It all can be used. But now I'm going to go and show you guys my favorite farm that I'm just torn between. I don't know which farms I want to do. I really don't. It's a hard decision, and I didn't think I'd be in this point, but MRG mapping, he does that. The maps that he has, I usually have a hard time finding which farm I want. So we're going to go down here, show you the two dealerships here. We have some more buildings here. As well, you have a machine shop or a shed there, old storage. Got your signs. So this place here is where you can sell your milk. Take your milk and sell it. Come in town here, you got your John Deere dealership. Most guys are running it, but don't be afraid to try other things. John Deere, and then you got your co-op over there. Get your fertilizer, like I said, all that stuff there. Pretty cool. Of course, we're going to get up in the air with our drone and check this out. I also want to show you the fields that are around these areas. So they're pretty big co-op, pretty big operation there. What you probably need it for an area like this. Plenty of stuff. Get your liquid, your seeds, probably your sell points for your grain as well. You'll be selling some of that. If you're not doing it all for your cows, mixing it back with feed. Your dealership, if you're going to buy local, this is where you're going to go. And then if you're selling your milk, this is where you're going to go. So pretty cool. Pretty neat. Another big old field here. Right on the inside of town here. And then even one that wraps around the co-op here. The potential is awesome. Alright. Well, we're going to go check out the south end of the map, I guess you'd say. Southeast, bottom corner. I think it'd be fun to build a farm on here as well, although you do not need to. These farms are set up perfect, but you can definitely have some fun if there's some things you wanted to add. No rivers, looks like it's all creeks that run through. I wonder if the creeks actually flood some of these fields, because they're right on the edge. I was thinking that he said something about you could accumulate water in these fields, I believe. This is, these two farms here is what I'm struggling with right now. This one here is probably my favorite. Little Sugar Farm by Jack and Linda. So you can see here, under construction. It's not completed yet. May 8th is what's on here. So if you want to wait and save the hassle from a save game, I would just play on here for fun, and then when he updates it, just do it again. That's what I'm going to do. So these two farms, I should say, I keep saying this, but these two farms definitely hit off the home vibes. Machine shed, garage. You got a barn here. Some beautiful red gates. Yeah, there's some issues. Like I said, not finished yet. Not finished. You got the wood fence around with the back. This could be a good, definitely a good operation here. And you even got the silo coming right out, feeding them here. Pretty cool. Now, I believe this is a tie stall setup as well. This is a bigger one, though. This is the bigger setup. So, there is cows in there, I do see. You see some cows. And it looks like to even be a hayloft. Maybe you could throw some small squares up there, bring back the good old days, and get some hay wagons and do some small squares. That'd be pretty neat as well. I think if you run the tie stall, I think you should definitely run small squares. So, you got two silos here, manure. So you must have. Gotta look in here. Alright, so this is not finished yet, so I'm just showing you. But you can see we got some beautiful Holsteins lined up in there. In your manure there, you got some calves. You can run through, that's pretty cool. All around, give you a drone look. Another big field around it, two big fields around this farm here. Competing with your neighbor there right across the road. Hopefully you're related. I love the red and white barn look. Pretty neat. Usually it's all red or all white. Pretty awesome. This one here is definitely going to be hard not to farm this one here. A lot of fun here. Alright, we'll go check out the last farm on the map. So this one here is going to hold a lot more cows. You're kind of getting into a pretty decent size operation if you're going to run this farm here. So you're talking probably 300-400 cows, I imagine, at this operation in total with everything. I think you have your silage bags on this farm as well. Your 60-foot ones, yeah, they're over there. You got a few of them. Plus you got your harvesters there. And it does say here, too, he's working on this. So, barn's under construction. Okay, under remodeling. So, May 8th. So, this barn ain't done yet, looks like. Got a shop there, or chemicals. You put your sprayer in there. We got to check out a couple of these inside buildings. I don't know if we could even get in. I don't think we can. I like that. The little office here. The John Deere wallpaper. Holster. You got a machine shed there. Another lean-to here for cows. Probably the heifer barn, I'd imagine. Put your heifers in here. Got a couple heifer barns on here, it looks like. You got your main dairy over there. You got your calf hutches. Let's do some drone footage. Alright, up in the air here. Get a better look at things. You got the barn here, the main barn. And like I said, you got at least two heifer barns here. You got definitely room for silage on this farm, that's for sure, and bales. You got a pretty big open spot here for bales, or even if you want to put a grain bin or anything like that and do some actual profit here. Your manure back here, and some big fields to tie along, so you ain't going to be out of any acreage here. So there's your silage bags there. Looks like the 60-foot ones. Egg bags. Massive fields we'll give you a quick look here because I believe that's pretty much it as far as the map goes. It's simple, but yet perfect. Got the creek behind the farm here. I like the wood fence with the metal fencing as well. Cross the bridge, and then you can open up and have a couple hundred acres back here to help your operation out. You're going to need quite a bit for silage, especially running 200 cows or more. Alright guys, that's going to wrap up the episode here. I appreciate you watching. Hopefully you truly enjoyed this map tour. And look forward to maybe doing some episodes on this map. This is a beautiful farm map here in Wisconsin. Definitely loving it. We're going to be playing it either way. Going to have some hours on this map. Updates coming May 8th, looks like, according to some of the pictures here on the farm, or posters, which is coming up here. So look forward to that, and hopefully some things will be fixed. Nothing major. I haven't found any major issues yet. So awesome job on the map. This is by MRG. This is Paoli, Wisconsin by MRG Mapping. So appreciate you guys for watching. Oh, you didn't stay up there very long, did you?